The government has proposed a new land conversion amendment. Under the proposed amendment, if the authorities which are supposed to give NOCs do not revert in 20 days, the collector is free to give permission for the land conversion. Are sensitive areas likely to be victims of the new land conversion amendment?
Wetland rules. The Goa State Wetland Authority has identified many wetlands. If this process is adopted, conversions will take place in violation of that law. Now, when any legislation is being done, the legislator is assumed to know the law. But this is completely in ignorance of the law. So, you have the Command Area Development Act. Okay, the Command Area Development Act requires no land which is irrigated to be converted, but that data is not available. So, you are going to get irrigated lands converted in violation of an existing law.
Okay.
You have the national water policies that no recharge areas can be touched, which are most important for a water,
And that has not been taken into account.
It has not been taken into account. You have Biodiversity Board, which has been given a number of tasks. One recent task, and Sotel talked about it, climate change. The Biodiversity Board says that 15% of Goa's land is going to be affected, going to be under continuous flooding and under massive storms. Now, Biodiversity Board must be consulted.
This amendment totally ignores a constitutional body, that is the village panchayats and the municipalities. Okay.
Yeah, it bypasses them completely.
Yes. And these are the village panchayats and municipalities are supposed to run all the schemes of Atmanirbhar and Swayambhurna and everything.
Right.
And finally, we are only Atmanirbhar in garbage now, Swayambhurna in garbage, and dengue and malaria. And the result is this indiscriminate conversion. Okay, because we have destroyed the flora and fauna with the wildlife that is there, So all the species are endangered, and the fallout is now what we see in the towns are already being destroyed.
Correct.
And now this conversion is only going to destroy the villages, because already most of the towns are overpopulated, and many of the people want to escape into the villages, but again there is no place there.
So could you also little elaborate on the last point?
And now this very land revenue code, okay, is a colonial law. Okay, and when it was applied to go after liberation, okay, and as Abhijit said, here the lands, most of the lands rights are with the Komnidats. Okay, the panchayats, as in other states, the gram sabhas have this community ownership of the land. In Goa, the Komnidats were never accommodated in this whole thing. Even now, okay, the Komnidats are not consulted as to what will be the repercussions of conversions and all. They should have also been saying, because this also has a bearing on Komnidat land around.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.